Bayanda Walaza is one of South Africa's brightest young sporting talents, a rising sprint star whose story embodies determination, resilience, and the pursuit of excellence. Born and raised in Katlehong, a township in Gauteng, Walaza's journey from modest beginnings to becoming an international athletic sensation has captured the hearts of sports fans across the country and inspired young athletes worldwide. His story is not only about speed on the track, but also about discipline, sacrifice, and the deep commitment to representing South Africa with pride. Coming from a community that has historically faced many challenges, Bayanda Walaza grew up in an environment where opportunities were limited, but his athletic ability quickly became a beacon of hope for his family and his community. He lost his father at a young age and was raised primarily by his mother, Thaliwe, who continues to play an important role in his life. Despite financial constraints, she supported his dreams, even while renting a back room in Katlehong, and her belief in his potential became the foundation of Bayanda's relentless drive to succeed. Walaza's introduction to athletics came during his school years, where his natural speed on the playgrounds and sports fields made him stand out. Teachers and coaches quickly noticed that he possessed something special, a raw pace that separated him from his peers. As he developed, he joined athletics programs and began competing in regional and national competitions, steadily building a reputation as a sprinter to watch. His ability to dominate races in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events earned him recognition and invitations to represent South Africa at youth championships. His breakthrough moment came when he started competing at international level and held his own against some of the best young sprinters in the world. This was the first real sign that he was destined to achieve greatness, not only for himself but for his country. The defining period of Walaza's career began in the build-up to the 2024 Paris Olympics. As a teenager still balancing schoolwork with high-intensity training, he demonstrated remarkable maturity and composure. He was selected to compete as part of South Africa's 4x100-meter relay team, a huge honor for someone so young. At the Games, Walaza and his teammates produced one of the most memorable performances in South African athletics history, securing a silver medal in the men's relay. For a young man barely out of high school, standing on the Olympic podium was not only a dream come true, but also a statement to the world that South Africa had discovered a new sprinting superstar. The image of Walaza celebrating with his teammates, wearing his country's flag, became a symbol of hope and pride back home. After the Olympics, Walaza's career gathered even more momentum. Later that year, he competed at the World Athletics U20 Championships, where he delivered a sensational performance by winning gold in both the 100m and 200m sprints. These victories established him as one of the top junior sprinters globally and underlined his potential to transition into the senior ranks with success. The times he clocked were not only personal bests but also among the fastest ever recorded by a South African athlete at his age. By breaking the 10-second barrier in the 100m, Walaza joined an elite group of South African sprinters, and his achievements were celebrated across the nation. These results also sparked comparisons to legendary sprinters like Usain Bolt, with many observers noting his tall frame, smooth stride, and natural sprinting rhythm. Despite receiving offers to train and study in the United States on athletic scholarships, Walaza made the decision to remain in South Africa, showing his loyalty to his home country and faith in the coaching systems that had nurtured him. He enrolled at Tshwane University of Technology, TUT, pursuing studies in supply chain management while continuing his training under Coach T, the mentor who has guided him since his early days. This decision reflected his strong values and his desire to serve as a role model for young athletes who might feel pressured to leave the country in search of opportunities abroad. By staying, he demonstrated that world-class success can be achieved while remaining rooted in one's community. Off the track, Walaza is known for his humble personality and quiet determination. He's not someone who seeks the limelight unnecessarily, preferring instead to let his performances speak for themselves. His peers describe him as disciplined, focused, and respectful, qualities that have helped him balance the demands of academics, athletics, and personal life. He often speaks about the sacrifices his mother made and credits her as his greatest source of inspiration. Walaza has also expressed his long-term ambitions openly. He wants to become the fastest man in the world and to one day break global sprinting records. These are bold goals, but given his trajectory, they do not seem unrealistic. The impact of Walaza's success goes beyond athletics. In a country where sports have historically been a unifying force, his achievements have lifted spirits and inspired countless young people to believe in their own dreams. Schools and athletics clubs point to him as proof that with dedication and perseverance, greatness is possible regardless of one's background. The media has also embraced his story, highlighting his journey from cattle hong to the world stage as one of resilience and triumph.